So I guess you could say that I'm extremely tied to this part of the world. Um, Not simply just because my family is from there, but as a human being and from what I've experienced and what I've seen with my own eyes in terms of injustice, like I feel like it's just my duty, not as a Palestinian, but as a human, just to help, to help this cause. And how to help this cause like means something different to everyone, and to even Palestinians themselves it means something different. But I guess in terms of being an American student, like there's so much space for a movement to grow here. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do at Wayne State, obviously with the help of a lot of other people. So, like, the goals of SJP is really catered towards making a Palestinian liberation movement around the current existing, like, um, I guess you could call it American campus culture. So how can I make a movement that um, can be relatable to students here? To simply state it. And why is it important for me to share that Palestinian culture um, to these students? Like I said, like Palestinian identity is a facet of the liberation movement. Palestinian identity is such a large term; it can cover so many things. But what we try to do at Wayne State is just show more so like the cultural aspects of it, and show that like, okay, Palestinians have been under occupation for 70 plus years, but they have such a rich culture that like oftentimes is um forgotten just because of the politics of the situation. And I think like it's so important to show that, the Palestinian diaspora, it's one of the biggest diaspora communities in history, and to show that like as part of this diaspora that we're so connected and we're hanging on to this culture so strongly is something so beautiful, and I think that it's definitely worth sharing. So that's what we've tried to do during our Heritage Night. And yeah, like we tried to just put on a display of like our really deep rooted, dances and songs, and like these songs and these dances and even the food like are directly tied to resistance. They're directly tied to like stories of people that have been affected by this occupation, and in terms of exile, in terms of not being able to belong, and the diaspora. And so yeah, so I think it's really important for us to do that and to show that, and I think that so far it's been really